What's up, family? We back at it. Back with another one on layoffs, mass layoffs at that. Meaning massive layoffs are taking place across multiple different job sectors, not just one. There's multiple different businesses, companies that are going out of business or they're offloading their employees, leaving them without an income due to restructuring, as y'all know, due to companies needing to get rid of expenses so that they can stay afloat, so that they won't be one of the ones closing their doors completely. Family, you already know what to do. And if you're brand new too, thumbs up this video so YouTube can push this content out. Smash subscribe to join the tribe and ring the post notification bell as well. All right, let's get into it. Let's go.
So it's day one of me being laid off from my corporate job. I was working remotely. I found out yesterday evening, and today I didn't have work. So, and I don't have work anymore. I don't know what to do other than look for a job, I guess. Yeah. And pray. But, did not see this one coming for me. Yeah.
Day 6 of posting on TikTok after being unemployed. It seems like I'm not the only one that's out there. 5.8% of college graduates between 2022 and 2027 are unemployed. I'm making this video because I want people to know, if you're a part of this group, everything's going to be okay. God does everything for a reason. And when one door closes, the next one's opening. And I hate to be cliche, but honestly, that's what I've had to remind myself as I go through this period too. I'm building a community of folks just for you. If you care to follow, you can go to my page. If not, I hope you have a great day. Everything's going to be okay. And don't be down and out. You're smart. You're talented. And whatever's coming next is going to be more than whatever just left. Peace.
One reason we don't give these companies all that we could give is because they be laying people off too often. I mean, every company got to lay off at least once a year. We ain't never safe. But I'm supposed to give my all to this job, work extra hours, work after hours. Couldn't be me. I feel like there got to be something said about job security nowadays. Like for my grandma, my parents, you could work for a company for 20 plus. You ain't doing that nowadays. It's 2 to 5 years, and even the company expects that. After that, you better be looking for something, because it's either you ain't getting paid what you should, or you about to be let go. And that job search right now, sheesh, that's a whole nother animal.
It's 2 to 5 years, and then you need to be finding your way out before they put you out, right? Before they get rid of you. It's not like our parents' day and age. It's not like our grandparents' day and age. It's pretty much not even possible for you to base your whole life around a 9 to 5, or I should say one specific job, thinking that you could work there for 20, 30 years. That's not even feasible. That's not even realistic no more. That's not. The way things are going in this current job market, that doesn't seem possible. They're laying off left and right and left. This needs to be a wake-up call. Once you enter that 2-year mark at that job, you need to be like, okay, I need to start planning for if things go south. That 3rd year, for sure, you need to be like, all right, I've been here 3 years now. All good, but I need to start preparing for if things go south. Then year 4, you already know. 4, 5, listen, I made it thus far, but it might not be much longer that I'm going to be here. So I need to do what's right and start looking for something else, or start to invest into something else, meaning myself or another stream of income outside of this one. Yeah, we can go ahead and thumbs it up too, AI.
Does anyone else hear the word layoff and suddenly you can't breathe? Your entire world falls apart, even if the layoff isn't necessarily for you? Y'all, 2 years ago, I was laid off from my job after 21 and a half years. It was a blow that I never expected. I completely expected to retire from that company. All my eggs were in that basket. I had no backup plan. I got myself together. I did get another job. I'm okay. This week, y'all, at work, I started hearing rumors of layoffs again. And suddenly, I felt like my entire world was falling apart all over again. I could not breathe. Like, panic set in, y'all. After I composed myself and put my big girl panties back on, I decided, y'all, I have got to do something to layoff proof my life. I need to get completely out of debt. I need to know that if I lose my job again, I'm not gonna be in big trouble. We are going to be okay. And the logical part of me tells me that we will be okay no matter what. Obviously, we will make sure of that. Y'all, we're getting old. I'm almost 50 years old. And starting over again is terrifying. I sat down, I looked at all of the bills, I looked at all of the debt, and it's not that bad, y'all. There's $205,000. And I know that sounds terrible, but that includes the house and the cars. So I'm on a mission, y'all, to completely pay off all of that. I'm gonna start posting my links of the things that I like in the TikTok shop. I've posted a couple, but I'm gonna do it more. Not to use my new friendships to help me make money, but I am going to use the things that I like and that I buy. I'm gonna tell y'all about them so that I can use those products to help proof myself from any kind of layoff that might be coming my way, because I don't think that my psyche can handle another one. And honestly, y'all, we should all be doing this for each other anyways. We should all be life-proofing ourselves. We should be doing this, and we should be supporting each other. And so maybe my videos aren't going to be the best quality while I figure it all out. I can promise you this. They will be honest, and I will tell you things that I love, and I will tell you things that I don't love, and I will be as me can be. I would love it if you guys would help me by sharing my videos, by purchasing things that you might need or you might like or you might want from the orange cart when you see it on my videos. And I do have my link tree in my bio. I love deals. I love good deals. And I created a link tree a long time ago just to share deals with my friends and things like that. So I've put that in my bio too. So check that every once in a while. You might see some random stuff. I think right now there's a Barbie Stanley Cup in there, which is so cute. But anyways, so let's support each other. I promise you I will do this for you guys. I promise you that when I see things come across your page, if I want them, if there's an orange cart there, I'm going to get them from you. Let's do this for each other. Let's life-proof ourselves. And thank y'all. And I love you.
Bumble just laid off 30% of its workforce. That's around 240 people. The company says it's part of streamlining effort. But let's not kid ourselves. Usage is down. Revenue is dropping. And Gen Z just isn't showing up. According to the KTVU report, Bumble's revenue fell 8% year over year, and they're forecasting a flat second quarter. Their stock has tanked more than 90% since their IPO in 2021. So what's really going on here? Younger users aren't dating the way previous generations did. There's burnout, anxiety, fear of rejection. A lot of them have seen enough horror stories from their parents and peers. They're opting out. Some are turning toward platonic relationships or identifying as asexual or romantically indifferent. Emotional connection, yes. Romance and sex, not worth the stress. And the ones who are still dating, they're older and they're not paying for premium swipes. They're using Facebook dating, which is free and hot garbage. But free garbage still beats pay to play disappointment. This isn't just a bad quarter, it's a generational shift, and Bumble's feeling it.
You know it's bad when all of the big dogs laying off. Walmart, Microsoft, even Amazon. I didn't think they would ever lay anybody off. They were steadily building those big old facilities. It seemed like everybody worked for Amazon. You know somebody that worked for Amazon. I know plenty of people that work for Amazon. Everybody was working for Amazon. None of these companies were mentioned in this video, but if you've been watching this channel, you've seen I've covered those ones as well. And I'm just saying, these are the top companies that we're hearing about. It's not just the mom and pop shops. It's just not the local businesses that you see down the street. These are the well-established businesses that have to make cuts so that they could stay around. They have to improvise. And I do feel like as well, y'all already know, this is a part of the plan too. They're getting tax incentives. First it was the migrants, right? Now it's AI. They get tax incentives for that. Think about it. They can write all of those expenses off because they are expenses. And they just have to buy it that one time, then they don't have to pay them hourly. It makes sense from a business perspective for them, right? All they care about is profit. They don't care about the people that built up their companies and made them all of that profit in the first place. On top of, it's a part of their restructuring. Restructuring meaning their new way of operations will be including automation. Greedy corporations trying to make even more profit than before.
Here are the top 5 jobs that could be replaced by AI by 2030, according to the World Economic Forum. This is part 2. I listed 10 through 6 yesterday, so make sure you go back and check that out. If any one of these jobs is yours, let me know in the comments, because 3 has me worried that I might want to start looking for a new career myself. You're also going to get a percentage of the likelihood that the job is completely replaced by 2030. And coming in at number 5 is a legal assistant contract reviewer with the 55% chance of being replaced by 2030. With tools like Lexis Plus AI that can summarize and review legal contracts, entry-level legal assistants are already going by the wayside. Coming in at number 4 with a 58% chance of being replaced is going to be a graphic designer. With tools like Adobe Firefly and Canva AI, graphic designing with high-quality images has never been easier, making it so graphic designers aren't really necessary anymore. And coming in at number 3 with a 60% chance of being replaced by AI, and this one hurts a little bit, is a financial analyst. Right now, AI can review financials, summarize reports, and make forecasts based on all of the reports put out by companies, therefore making financial analysts just a little less important in 2030. And coming in at number 2 with a 63% chance of being replaced, and this should surprise nobody, a customer service representative. With ChatGPT 4 and Zendesk AI now being mainstream and usable for most businesses, accuracy and quality has gone up significantly because of resources like this, making customer service representatives almost obsolete. And coming in at number 1 with a 65% chance of being replaced is a junior software developer. Right now, AI is able to write code, modify code, and fix bugs a lot quicker than humans are, therefore completely eliminating the need for junior software developers. If any one of those jobs were yours, let me know in the comments. Like and follow if you want more lists like this. World Economic Forum predicts that by 2030, 92 million human jobs will be replaced by AI. So here's a list of the top 10 skill-based jobs most likely to be replaced by AI. This list comes from reports from the Pew Research Institute, Business Insider, and Bloomberg. You're also going to be getting a percentage for the likelihood that the job is completely replaced by 2030. And coming in at number 10 is a medical imaging tech. Google and IBM have already shown with their AI high accuracy when it comes to reading X-rays and MRIs. Therefore, there's a 45% chance that a medical imaging tech is completely replaced by AI by 2030. Next, coming in at number 9 with a 48% chance of being replaced is pharmacists. Amazon and CVS have already been using AI and robotics to automatically fill prescriptions and make sure there's no sort of drug interactions with great accuracy. So pharmacists have a 48% chance of being replaced by 2030. Coming in at number 8 with a 50% chance of being replaced by AI by 2030 is a market research analyst. AI has the ability to scrape through real-time data, look at survey sentiment, and also generate reports and insights rapidly, therefore decreasing the need for market research analysts, giving them a 50% chance of getting replaced by 2030. Coming in at number 7 with a 52% chance of being replaced by AI by 2030 is accounting. Right now, QuickBooks AI, Xero, and Bench are able to automate bookkeeping, reconciliation, and send invoices all without the need for any sort of human intervention at all, therefore giving accounting a 52% chance of being replaced by AI by 2030. Coming in at number 6 with a 53% chance of being replaced by AI by 2030 is technical writers. With the invention of Notion and ChatGPT, drafting SOPs, FAQs, and documentation has never been easier. And with these resources, people are able to draft documents quickly and efficiently without the need for technical writers. Technical writers have a 53% chance of being replaced by AI by 2030.
That's right. That's right. By 2030. 2030 is their ideal deadline. They've been working on this since 1992. Really earlier than that, but they've established this at the Earth Summit in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, 1992, under George Bush, where all of the elites, when I say the elites, I'm talking about the world politicians, came together and they said we will be on one accord by 2030. They all signed that order saying that they would agree to commit to this policy, to these standards. And that includes everything from a digital currency. This is why we're hearing about crypto and stablecoins right now. That included emissions, right? The elimination of emissions, or a carbon emissions tracker, right? That's why we're hearing about climate control. That included gender equality and inclusion. That included that too. That also included, on the grand scheme of things, a surveillance system, which is where we get AI. Trump wanting to back the AI agenda, AI infrastructure. That also meant UBI. They need people at their breaking point. They need the economy at the lowest point. They want people on their knees so that they can usher in UBI, universal basic income. See, they give you the problem and they give you the solution. The problem is the economy. The solution is UBI. So first they need AI to take all the jobs so that there are none left, so they can usher in UBI, universal basic income, so that people will get paid to stay at home. Sounds like a good thing, but it's not. Yuval Noah Harari of the World Economic Forum, he said, what will we do with all these workless people? We will give them drugs and video games. See, they want us out the way. That's what they want. And you know that UBI comes with that chip in your hand or your forehead. Those that know what I'm talking about know what I'm talking about. Mark of the beast. So we are headed towards that. This is what we're seeing. And I'm going to say this on a lot of different videos so this message really gets through. But this is what we're seeing. It's all leading up to that. In the one world currency, one world religion, where Islam and Christianity will come together, right? As well as the anti-Messiah, which at this point is looking like it's going to be Trump. He's going to make the peace deal. He already talking about a peace deal with Africa. He's also talking about a peace deal with the Middle East. They're going to worship him at one point. We getting closer every single day. This is what we're seeing. It's all leading up to that. It's all a part of that 2030 agenda.